Mabuhay, we are the Group 4. Our discussion today is about the understanding the importance of regional culture. Regional culture refers to the distinct cultural practices, beliefs, and social norms that develop in specific geographic areas. Regional culture emerges when human values and beliefs integrate with local history and the natural environment over time. These are the unique beliefs, lifestyle, and custom of the people in a particular place. Habits developed by people over time. Example, Cebu has its own language, Cebuano, and it's famous for its lechon. Muslims in Mindanao have their own traditions, clothing, and beliefs that differ from other regions. Japan uses bowing as a sign of respect. Characteristic of regional culture: language. Tones of speech vary depending on the place and thus how a community is identified. Examples: Ilocos, Ilocano; Bicol, Bicolano. Next, religion. Different regions may have dominant religions that influence social norms and political structures. Next, traditions and customs. Traditions and customs that are often passed down through generations. These are the customary practices and beliefs inherited and passed down from one generation to the next. Example, mamano, placing a hand to an elder's forehead as a sign of respect for elders. Next, art and music. Regional culture is often expressed through local art forms and music. Example, tinikun, a dance that showcases the culture of Visayas. That's all, thank you. Next reporter.
Cultural practices across regions in the Philippines. Each region has unique traditions, festivals, cuisines, and languages. Many places celebrate fiestas to honor patron saints. We also have different regional dishes like laing in Bicol, chicken inasal in Bacolod, and Muslim-inspired dishes in Mindanao. Filipinos also value hospitality and bayanihan, which means helping one another. In Luzon, the Cordillera region is known for indigenous traditions like weaving and rice terraces. The Ilocos region is famous for heritage houses and local food, while Quezon City celebrates the colorful Payas festivals. In the Visayas, Aklan has ati-atihan, Cebu celebrates Sinulog, and Iloilo is known for Linagyang. In Mindanao, groups like Maranao, Tausug, and Yakan preserve their culture through art, dance, textiles, and Islamic traditions. Overall, our regional cultures show the rich diversity and unity of the Filipino people.
Mabuhay, this is Agnes Masa from HM6B, and now let's move forward with the talk. Why does regional culture actually matter? In tourism and hospitality, culture is what makes a destination feel real and different. By understanding those regional nuances, we actually foster empathy, where we learn to respect local custom like quiet dignity of indigenous tribes, enhance communication, we learn to use and open to understand regional dialects that build instant rapport. Another one is to prevent misunderstanding. We avoid offending locals by misinterpreting their traditional practices. And lastly, we drive innovation. We discover unique local materials or flavors and turning it to create something new. Now, let's take a look at the business impact. Tailoring to local taste can increase market share by up to 30% and boost engagement by 50%. Perfect Philippine example is Jollibee. They didn't just sell generic burgers, they tailored their menu to Filipino sweet style spaghetti and chicken joy that resonates with the local palate. And another important thing when we relate this to business is about building trust. Consumers trust brands that reflect their local values like bayanihan or family-centric marketing. But the last important thing that we should consider is effective strategy, because over 60% of international marketing failures happen because of poor cross-cultural communication. So we must consider culture from every region that is near our business so we can make sure that everyone is accommodated and everything will be.
So, challenges in understanding regional culture. One major challenge is cultural diversity within regions themselves, as cultures are not homogeneous but composed of multiple subcultures shaped by ethnicity, religion, class, and historical experiences. So, when dealing with a region, you can't assume that all people out there shares the same culture. You must recognize and respect the diverse subcultures. This internal diversity is composed by other obstacles like communication barriers, psychological and cognitive hurdles, and economic political layers. In communication barriers, these are the different languages, dialects that can hinder accurate exchange of cultural meanings, making it hard to interpret regional practices correctly. So, in psychological and cognitive hurdles, people mental frameworks, biases, and perceptions, styles varies across cultures and affect how they process and understand. So, in the next slide, it highlights the risk of ignoring local culture. So, number one, we have the reputation damage. Tone-deaf marketing can lead to severe backlash on social media. So, it is when the marketing ignores cultural nuances, it can trigger backlash on social media, hurting a brand's image. Next is the failed partnership. Neglecting local etiquette can break business deals. Next but not the least is the alienation. So alienation is like when you fail to connect when you fail to connect with the local audiences, it makes the communication ineffective. That's all.